everyone, welcome back to another video and episode of the Surface Interval with the Dive Monster Talk. I'm Daisy, Dive Monster Jr.
I'm Rudy, Dive Monster Senior, and in today's episode we have a wonderful recap of a year
crappy.
which was so hilarious that nobody could believe it, so they give it a double name, 2020. You have to name it twice. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
I mean, it started fine, kind of. And then someone like the third month, it went like from here to here. Then maybe a little bit up, but here.
Yeah, it went completely tits up.
Anyways, let's start the actual recap of 2020.
Yeah, well, January started with like it's supposed to be, with a great hangover. And after that, I got rid of the ladies.
Because we went there for the Langub Festival and the Langub Festival Queen, which is kind of like our job as well, to take videos and showcase other people what they need to see here in Negros Oriental. So if you want to check our other channel, link in the video description.
3.5 hours, I missed them so much, so I jumped on my motorbike and drove all the way to Mapinay and all the way back, because I was there something like 10 minutes, then I had enough. Yeah. Let's go home again.
Let's go.
February was a cool month because we already learned, and there were rumors out, that you should not eat Chinese bats. There are rumors and nobody really believed it, especially in a country where you eat,
everything.
Unborn duck fetus. I mean, yuck, said, what's wrong with the bat?
Anyways, February it was still normal, I would say. There's not a lot of festivals in February, but we did get Mama Monster back in the water, which was so much fun because that's more or less her first dive after her refreshers. Next is
March, and March was a super exciting month because we were going together on Daisy's first real live show in Manila,
which was Green Day, and I grew up with a lot of his music, including Green Day. I would have a song just on repeat, and it was great.
My real friends gonna defriend me when they hear that I listen to fucking Green Day.
My Christmas present for 2019 was tickets to the Summer Pulp concert, but sadly,
where Iron Maiden was headlining and supposed to play the first time in the Philippines. So bottom line is, we had to cancel our wonderful Manila trip, the wonderful concert, and because we are in the Philippines now at the first day of 2021, I'm still waiting for the refund.
Anyways, that's when everything went down. We were lucky enough though, because just a few days before the pandemic, or when the lockdown started, we went diving. But that's also kind of sad because that was his first diving after his accident, and again, Faith was like, nope, you're not diving more.
Yeah. So that's how March then came to an end.
April! Wow, we are now getting there into the year, aren't we?
April actually we went into a complete lockdown. We all had colored passes, one in the household, so only one was allowed to actually go out
and do the shopping.
And 5 cards worth of toilet paper.
Yes, we will not forget 2020 was the year of toilet paper.
Yeah, and we were sitting basically at home, and I couldn't go out for a bike ride, we couldn't go diving, so we started making stupid things. Actually,
I mean, almost everyone was doing stupid things, doing TikTok, which we didn't, by the way, because it's just stupid, but we did the next best thing.
We were eating.
We were eating cereal.
And this is the weirdest thing in the whole wide world, because one thing I figured out is that people just want to stalk other people. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to put any effort in scuba diving and trying to make nice lightning and stuff.
Videos. No, people just want to see me eat cereal.
Which was basically the most viewed video of last year.
Yeah, of April. It is mind-blowing.
Really crazy. I don't think that we have to say at home. We just don't have some fun.
No, that's why we're not social heroes. We're not fun. Ugh.
I couldn't go out and sit with people popping around in a swimming pool and talking about how great I was and all that stuff. I would I would be ashamed of myself talking all that nonsense.
So anyways, that's how our April went. What's next? Of May.
Many may have not recognized, but Daisy was actually pregnant and she gave birth to a baby we then drowned in the pool.
No, we did not. It's actually our former helper, Ate Gomo, which is a lovely, lovely lady. And she was actually she was pregnant when she was working for us. And during May, despite the lockdown, she actually visited us. And that was the time we tried to drown the baby. I mean, breath holding.
Competition, breath holding. It's actually still, it's still there. It's the winner. It's still underwater.
Oh, that's also the time I first visited Oti, which is my boyfriend.
He actually had to go something like 7 times into quarantine
before the lockdown.
So there was no option for Miss D to visit him, and then there was the day where the two lovebirds were reunited again. We don't want to go into further activities, so let's move on.
Let's move on. June, the next month of June. Now, we didn't do much in the middle of the year, did we?
Well, you can't say that actually.
What did you do? What did you do?
I did catch up with my scientific studies. Other than my regular work, in my spare time, I do some scientific studies on several adult websites and try to make common dictionary about the terms and phrases used while having different objects in your mouth.
But anyways, so that's what happened in June.
July was amazing time. July was an amazing time because we were actually allowed to leave our house again.
To go scuba diving. That was when Digamo, our governor, decided, you know what, outdoor activities, it's about time, and then signed his little executive order, and we were off like a few days after it was signed. Off to...
They didn't let us go at the beginning because they still claim that, I don't know, clownfish are dangerous. If you don't eat bad fish. Bad fish, you can't eat bad fish. That's like eating bats from a China market.
So we went diving right after it was allowed, and realized my dive computer was running low and then gone. But anyways, if you have a Aqualung i100 and you don't know how to change, go check our video description to see my tutorial. And also, what happened in July was I got a tooth extraction, by the way, which was no fun at all.
It was great. She just was shutting up for a couple of hours at least. Was really good for me.
August. Well, what happened in August?
Diving.
It was great because, as you know, we were allowed to go diving in the province. So, of course, every chance we had, we did. And it was fun.
It was fun, and it was... Also, we had enough connection to get the drivers, to get the tanks, to get the tickets done. We also have videos about that.
I was pretty happy about my Hydra facial. Wake up! It's 2021.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, that's what happened in August. We went diving again. Now let's move on to the next month. Now it is finally September.
A month of celebration because lovely Miss D and the gorgeous R, we have birthday.
Yeah, it's our birth month, and it's actually nice because we get to more or less celebrate. Mine is in the 22, his in the 26, so not so far. Sometimes we even celebrate in between.
Yep, I turned 69 again, and for doing a proper 69 celebration, we made Mother wet again. However, it was really, really good.
It was.
And Miss D celebrated her
20th.
2 decades of noisiness with a facial.
Yeah, with another spa day for me. And for his birthday, we actually went diving. So it was a win-win month, I would say.
Yeah, it was a kind of okay.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next month. October. Now, if September was the month of facials, October was the month of shopping.
Yes, and
but not the regular shopping.
We brought out Mama Monster because she needed some own gear, and therefore we brought her out to one of my favorite dive shops here in Dumaguete, a surprise shopping which she didn't know that we actually go there.
Yeah, and it was pretty fun because you can see in her reaction the second we got to the next street, and she was like, "We're not going home," and she was like, "Shopping."
Yeah, it was great. It was big fun.
Anyways, October, what else did we did? Ooh, we did the burger challenge.
The cheap shit.
Yeah.
The incredible cheap shit cheeseburger challenge
I
race.
forgot it.
Okay. You know what we also did in October?
What?
The incredible cheap shit cheeseburger challenge race. And we had so much fun with it. And during one of the next weeks, we actually make the luxury burger challenge, whatever that means in Dumaguete. Luxury burger is usually when you get some pubic hair with it.
We did our very own bubble rings.
we found a new way of making bubble rings underwater, which are much more fun than just blowing them from your mouth.
Yep, and it's super easy. All you need is
watch our tutorial.
Yeah, there we go. We're not telling you this. But yes, if you want to learn how to make hydro rings, go check our video description. Again, actually just check our video description and watch all the links we put in there. You'll have fun, we guarantee you. Now, let's move on to November now.
November is basically a fantastic month because it was the beginning of typhoon season.
Here in the Philippines.
Strong storms are coming in and all that sissy divers sitting at home like, yeah, it's raining, we cannot go diving, there's some waves. Not so the dive monsters, of course. We went for some typhoon diving and it was really a special one. I had Mama Monster completely for me alone with diving also because...
Well, I featured in the GMA Unang Hirit, which was really fun. However, during the filming and during, the shoots, I had a really bad blister on my right ankle. It got actually an infection, not just a blister, but it got infected, and I couldn't wear my boots and go diving. And fins are pretty essential when you go diving to, keep you moving underwater. So you had Mama Monster all for yourself.
And it was outstanding diving. I see that on other videos you can't make explanation. They always come up like...
Anyways, that is what happened in our November. And we are down to the last month of 2020, December.
Wee! Christmas time is like rhyme, children singing Christian rhyme. Nonsense. We go diving, that's what dive monsters do. And finally, we went out for some great bow diving first with Basak.
In Zamboanguita, which is also my first time actually, so...
Anyway, we also connected again with Guido, our friend from Switzerland, and went with his boat and him and his lovely wife, Marivik.
Yes. Aside from that, December's also the time for giving, a time for holiday spirit. So we did our own little version of a Christmas story to end the year now.
And this was for me one of the most amazing things because it's actually interesting. You plan something, but then you have to work underwater together to get all these things properly
The shoot was really fun. Anyways, our 2021 will be just like everyone else, hoping for the best. Hopefully the vaccines are out, we can all travel again.
I am the best.
He is the best. Anyways, we hope that everyone enjoyed this video. You all stay safe, stay at home until it's actually time to go out, and we will all meet again.
Anyway.
So, anyways, we hope that your Christmas was awesome, that your holidays were great, and 2021 will be better for everyone. We hope that you support us and, enjoy our diving videos. Send some weights. And yes, don't forget to click the subscribe button and Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos.
I Daisy, Dive Monster Junior.
And I'm Rudy, Dive Monster Senior.
See you next year.
Bye!